Hi. It's been a little while since I've actually been on camera. I apologize if it seemed like I forgot I had a YouTube channel. That's the truth. I honestly forgot. Okay, it's actually been 3 months since I posted, which is actually, I thought it felt like a lot longer. 3 months is, it's not that bad, but if you're somebody who wants to actually succeed with a channel, it's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad.
I've been through a lot in that time frame, I've seen a lot of things. I'm 22 now. That's another thing, the boy he's 22. We're approaching pretty much that time to where things is getting a little bit serious. You gotta really start thinking of the type of person you want to become, the type of people you want around you, how you want your life to look, all that jazz, but we're gonna get to that. Mainly this video is just an update video. I don't know who's watching this right now. If you have watched any of my previous videos, I just want to explain where I'm at mentally, what I've been doing, such and such, and I'm pretty much gonna be yapping a lot. So I'm gonna just warn you straight up right now. I'm just gonna be yapping a lot, okay? Before I get to, the whole classic, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna start posting more, I'm gonna just,
I'm just rant a little bit.
So during this break, I have for the first time in my life, went outside the country, outside the US. I went to the UK, I went to visit. Great place, really great place, man. I want to go back for sure. I want to see more over there. But I got the chance to go over there, family trip, whoop-de-whoop. And I heard a lot of people say that it's good to really get outside of your bubble and pretty much just experience what life is like at different places. So it's like, your hometown or your home country is not the only thing in this world. Like, you're not the center of the universe. Other people living their lives at different places. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Oh man, bro, even right now, like I'm feeling so good doing this. That's how you know, like I missed this. I was looking back at some of the videos on my channel. It's even crazy to me how I have 280 subscribers. That's 280 people. Like, it may not seem that much to you, but to me, that's an accomplishment. I appreciate that. When I look back at when I was younger and I really wanted to have a YouTube channel, I was fine with even having 100 subscribers. I just wanted, well-edited gaming videos, and I sort of have that, even though right now, to me, I have a long way to go to, where I can see myself with this channel going. A lot of things that I have to learn still, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm 22 so far, and I don't know who else is, the same age as me, but now it's time to actually start thinking things through and start going after what we want, being more ambitious with certain things. If you look around at other people, it's like time really waits for nobody. So you could just have all these things that you want to do, and by the time, let's say you 30 or you 40, you have nothing accomplished, or you're in a completely opposite direction, that's not bad. Life is life, honestly, but we got a certain amount of time here, so might as well go after the things that we hold dear to us, or things that we want to accomplish. I don't know who's watching this. Whoever has a YouTube channel, either big or small, I don't know, no big creators watching this. I already know, I'm sorry. You already know, like, if you have a YouTube channel and you're gone for a certain amount of time, like let's say like how it was 3, the hardest thing is always coming back to it. I feel like that's the hardest part. I think so far, like, especially these past couple months, I think a good amount of games have been dropping. Me personally, I've been playing the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. We got Ghost of Yote coming out, I think, in a week. We have some other games coming out. So Little Nightmares 3, that's the next game I'm playing. So after this video, whenever Little Nightmares 3 drops, expect me to do a playthrough of that. I just have to, because if you look at my channel, I have a Little Nightmares 2 playthrough, and I really enjoyed that, me personally. That was probably the second funnest game that I've had on this channel. The first game, I gotta give that to Sekiro, because that's just really what established my whole channel for me. So speaking of this channel, I had a lot of time during my break to look back on a few of my videos. It's wild to me that I even got the chance to have 1,000 views on a video. My Black Myth Wukong, that's at 8,000 right now. Like yo, I didn't even think that video was gonna do good at all. And the fact that it has 8,000, like, people don't even hit that much views, like, at all. Like, the fact that I did that, like, I'ma always look back at that and be like,
damn, man, we really did that.
but I'm not gonna get a big head about it. I still have a long way to go. I'll be looking at a whole bunch of other creators that have, substantial followings, or, they have good quality content. And I'm like, I think this is definitely where I want to be, to the point where I can really be able to support myself off of just doing this for fun. Like, just having fun, just working for myself doing this. This is definitely something that I want to do now. And I realized that before, when I was doing this channel, I was really doing it just to do it. I didn't have like a clear goal or ambition. And that's something I want to have a lot more of now as I go on with this channel, if you get what I'm saying. Now, something else for the channel, something that I've been meaning to do for a while, is actually establish sort of a schedule for myself. Not actual set days, but I want it to be where I post a video or two every week. That's how I want it to be, and I wanted it to be that way before. It didn't go as planned. So I want to actually put a lot of my focus towards that goal and towards that ambition. Like I was saying, me personally, I feel like this channel has a lot of potential. Even when I was looking back on it, I'm like, I have so much further that I can go, so much more things that I believe that I can do. That's when I want to start to actualize. In the future, what I really want to do is I want to do some collabs with, just some other YouTubers. I think that would be a really fun thing to do, but I definitely have to get myself a PC eventually. So if you have any ideas or games that you want me to play, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Another thing that I want to focus on, just outside of this channel, is I kind of want to get me a little physique going. So the gym, that's gonna be the place. I need to start. I need to. I've been saying it for a long time that I was gonna start going to the gym, and it's actually time for me to actually set my sights to that and not just talk. That's a common thing. That's another thing that I don't know if that's just my problem or a lot of other people suffer with that problem too. A lot of times when you say you want to do things, a couple months down the line or something, it's still not done. And that's mainly because, you're talking about it, telling all these people this, you're gonna do that. I've done that a lot less ever since I caught myself doing it. I don't do it as much, but I was doing that, and it's a bad habit. Honestly, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm not gonna make it super long. I just wanted to talk about everything that I was thinking. So the fact that you've gotten to this point, I appreciate it. Thank you. I have a lot of things that I want to get better at when I'm doing this channel, and one is definitely the consistency, the editing speed. I want to actually finish the series that I start on this channel. I have only a couple series that I finished. I could probably count that on my hand. That's definitely something that needs to improve for sure. I definitely want to get better with my thumbnails. I'm very decent right now. I make all my thumbnails by hand, and I think they could be a lot better. They could definitely be a lot better. I hope that whoever's watching this, that you were able to see all the improvements that I'm gonna make on this YouTube journey. I said that on my first video that I ever made. I called it a YouTube journey, and that's really what it is. That's what I feel like it is to me. I'm not gonna make this too long. We're gonna end this off right here. The next video is gonna be Little Nightmares 3. I feel like that's a short game. I'm hoping it's a short game. The second and the first one was pretty short, so I think maybe 4 or 5 videos and it'll be done. That's just a little short series. After that, I'm gonna really start going into the Resident Evil genre. I'm gonna be playing. I already bought 2 and 3. I already have those games. I think 2 and 3, that's the ones with Leon and Jill, yeah. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to play those for sure. If that's something you're interested in, welcome to the Justinthesensei channel. I'm happy to have you here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you next time.